Debt consolidation is where you take out a new loan to pay off your other loans. That sounds ridiculous. Like you're pretending to make progress on your debts, even though you have the same amount of debt that you had before. But that's not really true if you do debt consolidation the right way. There is one hard and fast rule you have to follow. You have to get a debt consolidation loan that is at least 2 to 3 percentage points lower than the debt you are consolidating. If you can't do that, you're not going to save any money, and there's no real reason to do it. Of course, the most important factor in the interest rate that you can get will be your individual credit worthiness. If you have a high credit score, you are more likely to qualify for a low interest rate. If your credit score is only so-so, you can improve your chances by adding a cosigner to the loan or securing the loan with collateral. However you do it, the lower interest rate is imperative. There are a couple of guidelines that are less imperative, but that you should still consider. First, don't consolidate any debt that you think you can pay off within 6 to 9 months. In that case, consolidating just extends out the life of the loan. It's not worth the trouble. The other guideline is to consolidate if simplifying your debts into a single payment would help you stay on top of your debts and avoid being late on payments. This, in and of itself, isn't a great reason to consolidate, but it can be a great benefit, especially if your current situation is causing stress and confusion. But the real question is, what is the average savings you can expect from debt consolidation? The average savings from a debt consolidation loan vary widely by individual. There are 4 factors that will influence how much you will be able to save by consolidating your debts. Interest rate differential. The core benefit of a debt consolidation loan is securing a lower interest rate than the average APR of your current debts. Currently, the average credit card interest rate is around 24%. The average personal loan rates are often significantly lower, around 12 to 14%. And if you're really good, you can get down to 8%. The larger that gap between your old rate and your new rate, the greater your savings will be. Total debt amount. Consolidating a larger amount of debt generally offers more opportunities for substantial total interest savings. The interest rate is calculated at the daily level for the total amount outstanding. So the bigger the debt amount, the more you are paying in interest every single day. Lowering the interest rate means saving money every day. Loan term. A shorter repayment term on a debt consolidation loan will save you more in total interest over time. This is especially true if you are currently only paying your credit card's minimum due payments. Credit cards will linger for up to 15 years if all you're doing is paying the minimum. Forcing a payoff is one of the biggest benefits of a debt consolidation loan. Fees. Some consolidation loans have origination fees, which is a percentage of the borrowed amount that is paid up front. But remember that the origination fee is accounted for in the APR. The APR is the origination fee plus the interest rate. The only time the origination fee would be bad is if you think you can pay the loan off quickly with lump sum principal-only payments, say within the first year. Why? Because you don't get a reimbursement for the origination fee if you pay the loan off early. So why pay that up front? Let me give you a real-life example of how much you can actually save with a debt consolidation loan. This person has $9,000 in credit card debt that has an average APR of 24%. They were able to get a debt consolidation loan with an interest rate of 12%. This would immediately drop their monthly payment from $358 to $301. More importantly, if all they do is pay the minimum payments, they will save nearly $8,000 in interest. In another scenario, the person has $50,000 in credit card debt, a punishing amount. If they can drop their interest rate from 23% to just 20%, they will save $30,000 in interest. If they can get the best APR of 8%, they will save $49,000 in interest. This table gives you several examples of how much people can save. This is the debt amount. This is the APR of the credit card debt. This is what the APR would be on the debt consolidation loan. This column shows you the amount that you would save on a monthly payment. and this column shows how much you would save in total interest over the life of the loan. The actual amount you save will be unique to your financial situation. You can go to our debt payoff calculator at the Yukon project. When you put in your debts, it will automatically calculate the weighted average APR of your current debts, what the total interest expense would be, how long it would take to get out of debt, and it will show you how much you could save if you got a debt consolidation loan that is just 2 percentage points lower than your current debt. Even better, it will show you several other methods of paying off your debt, like the avalanche method or the snowball method, and how much you could save using them. If you want to check what rate you could qualify for, you can pop over to our marketplace page. There you can select debt consolidation as the purpose of your loan, the amount that you need, and your approximate credit score. When you apply to one of the featured lenders, we will check your rate behind the scenes with up to 40 other lenders. Our partners use a soft credit check, so applying won't hurt your credit score. We will show you all of your approved offers so you can get a really good idea of how much you could save consolidating your debts. If you found this information helpful, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us out, and we really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.